So we're asked to find when the pelican can catch the crab, right, above the water. So there are two ways to do this. Either I can graph it or I can solve algebraically. In most cases, when you're given a quadratic in standard form, it is easier just to solve algebraically, okay? So how do I start? What do I do? Yes. Right, how do I get to X method? Can I just boom draw my X? Yes. They're right now, both have the functions all by themselves, so I can immediately set them equal to each other. Now what? Yes, get everything on one side. Now, because we all don't like negatives, I would try my hardest here to get my leading term to be positive. So instead of moving everything to the left, I'm going to move everything to the right. So it's going to add 16 squared and, 16t squared and subtract 30. So this becomes 16t squared minus 8t minus 15. Now, of course, you should try factoring first, and you always look for a GCF to pull out. Is there a GCF between these three? Is there? No. So we immediately draw our X, and what goes up top? Negative 240, A times C. And what goes in the bottom? And what two numbers did you find that multiply to be negative 240 but add to be negative 8? Negative 20 and 12. This may differ depending on whether or not your leading term was negative. So if you kept that 16 negative, you should have gotten 20 and negative 12, okay? We should all end up with the same answer though. It shouldn't matter. Are these my real factors? Do I just do this and call it a day? What do I have to do? So either you can factor by grouping, or you can take the A value and divide both by it. Now neither of them divide, so what do I need to do here? Simplify them. What does 20 over 16 simplify to? 5/4. And what does 12 over 16 simplify to? 3/4. Now I have my factors. Yes, if you were being asked to find the factors, you would continue and kick the denominators to the front, but we're not factoring, we're solving here. So we can leave these like this, and how do we get the solutions from these? How do you get solutions from factors? Set each one equal to 0. So I add 5/4 over and X is equal to 5/4, and I subtract 3/4 over and I get X equal to negative 3/4. Which one of these is not a solution? Why the negative? You can't have a negative time. So our coordinate point, we have our X value. What do I now need? Oh, I changed it to X. I always do that. It should be what? T. I'm so sorry. We're just so used to using X at all times, right? All right. So, how do I find my height? Just plug it into your linear, right? G of t is equal to negative 8t plus 15. So, at time 5/4, What did you find the height to be? It should end up being 5. So that is 5/4 seconds and 5 feet. So our coordinate point is that. So yes, the gull can catch the crab. The gull catches the crab at 5/4 seconds and 5 feet. Yes. Any other questions on this problem? All right.